Alright, 10 out of 14, 4 deliveries to go. Can we get these just ripped through? We're in a nice spot here where things are nice and close. What's the betting our deliveries will be anything but? Okay, Rijeka's not too far away. Venus, it's a little bit further. Honestly, kind of hoped that I'd then just get Ancona or something so I could just take the boat again. It'll be so much easier. Well, it's the shortest option I've got, and it should only take me about 15 minutes, so sure. Bonus as well is that it leaves from the same depot. A little bit further.
Okay, here we go.
Right, now before we get too far though, there is a viewpoint, it seems, in the car park, of all places. Just over yonder.
Turn left.
Seems bizarre, but
Okay.
we'll...
Route.
How do we even get down there? I think we have to go the long way.
Fourth exit.
I think we have to go around the whole block. The gas station was the first turn. We'll have to leave that for another time.
At the roundabout.
There's also services there, which is nice. Don't actually need the services for once. This is a terrible roundabout. This is way too big, with way too few guidance lanes on where the hell you're supposed to go. Right, where's the entrance here? This
Then continue
looks to
straight.
be the entrance here. This is a giant truck stop. Security check for a truck stop? Okay, so what is this place exactly? Here's the viewpoint.
Finding new. Never mind. Rerouting.
Is this just a notable truck stop? Copa. Okay, yes, Copacabana. It's just like a giant truck stop with presumably those are hotels on the sides? I mean, I like it. Honestly, pretty good amenities, but seems a very strange place. Seems a nice enough town. Guess it's a bit of a gateway. A gateway to the Balkans from Italy and such. You know, the way we came down. And there's the port and stuff just to the north. The port of Koper, in fact, apparently. If there's a port of Koper, why can't we take a ferry from here directly? Who knows? Maybe it's just an inland port? Is there actually... No, I can see those cranes. I'm fairly sure that's a boat over there somewhere. Maybe not. Could just be... Oh, yeah, no, okay. Yes, it was a boat. Presumably just for freight. Not a ferry as the sort that takes a truck. Okay. Makes sense having this giant truck stop here then.
Keep
Which
left,
we will
and then
now
continue straight.
avail ourselves of because it is almost nighttime.
Okay. Let's find a new
And
route.
I do not want to drive during the nighttime. We just missed it again. The place it wants me to stop, by the way, appears to be actually in the road. So go figure. 4:47. You know what? That's good enough. There's enough of light in the sky that I can kind of see what I'm doing. Nope, this is the way in. We want the way out. It's going to take us until sunrise just to find our way out of this place, I feel.
Straight.
I think I have to go all the way down here. Yes, and then around the back. Alright. We got there in the end.
Rerouting. Finding new.
Oh, more security checks to get out.
Find a new route.
There we go.
Recomputing.
And now we've got basically a day's driving ahead of us overall, hopefully. This first delivery, only 3 hours.
Keep left.
Takes us through to basically 8 AM. Great. Second one, hopefully similar length. Takes us through to about midday. Maybe. Next one, well, we'll see. But if we can get 3 deliveries that are each only about 3 or 4 hours long, game time,
Go straight.
that would be pretty much spot on. Especially if we speed. And not crash into the barriers too much.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
You know, the number of times that I press the button to go into third-person view, you'd think I would have that bound to a button on the controller instead of, like, dropping the trailer, which I do once every 20 minutes or so.
Keep right.
I might have to do some reconfiguring. Love the oboe, I think, in this. It's either oboe or clarinet, I think probably oboe.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Not the best corner I've ever done, but we got there without turning over. That lovely dawn light. And then you just get the rays peeking over, and then you get dazzled. Blinded by the light. Ooh, this feels like a floodplain, doesn't it? Yup. I'm sure it's well controlled by dams, though. Though if it floods too much, that'd be a dam's hill in distress, wouldn't they? Not sure if I'm proud of that one or not. So many serpentine roads through here that take a lot of return visits to explore. Ah, and now we have the border crossing. That's fine. At least there should just be the one. We should probably slow down. Let's go in the cab as well. Feels like something out of a fantasy game now, driving through here. Now we need to go to the right, I believe. Is it? Yes. It's so confusing. I hate those signs where it's like the top has the arrow to the left with the icons on the right for what it refers to. And then on the bottom, there was the truck on the bottom left, but with the arrow on the right, with a very thin line dividing the top and bottom halves. Ugh, I hate that. Here it is again. Put the left things on the left side. Put the right things on the right side. Don't mix it up. Okay, we don't actually have to stop at that border crossing. I guess they're a recent EU member. Perfect.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Entering Halavatska.
Get ready to turn right.
I think.
Turn right.
No, turn off, you stupid indicator. I'm going the other way now. I don't know why that didn't auto-cancel. Because I just didn't turn hard enough the other direction? Alright, out we go again. Oh, just in time to stop for the tolls, of course. Okay. Does it matter which lane we're going through? Do we have to stop regardless, do we? We have to stop regardless. I'm going through this one. There are way too many people waiting at that one. Yep. Manual gate. Normally you'll have one manual, one automatic. But all manual. Ooh, 50 grand coming in from a different driver. Nice. These events, because the external contracts, especially the seasonal ones, tend to pay pretty well. I feel these events are where I actually earn my keep a bit more. Okay, let's drive through the gas station, because it looks like I need to for discovery. What's the betting there'll still be bits left over? That's a start. There's another viewpoint in Rijeka there that I haven't been to. Looks like it's probably the container yard or something. Okay, well the road we're taking is to a new part of the city, that's good. Maybe we can see if we can get our next delivery from where the viewpoint is, that would be good. Ooh, there's a lovely castle up there. I just know that that view behind me is going to be spectacular. Let's just do that. So I can't look around the truck. I just need to remember to do this more. And apparently... oh, it is. I was like, apparently this isn't even worthy of a photo thing. No, it is. I just wasn't looking on my map, it seems. Well, we'll just leave the blur there for a change. But I think if we do this... and then we do... what's zoom? Here we go. Zoom. Nice. Wide angle. Bit too wide. There we go. That's good. Get rid of the blur. And this is a pretty good light to be taking this in, I think. So let's do that. Steam screenshot. Should be high res. Very nice.
Keep left. Keep left.
That's the part of town that has the garage in it. Which I've apparently been almost to, but not completely up to before. How strange. The map layout of this town just reminds me of like artist depictions of like the Hydra and Hercules, of it all just like coiling around. Or, yeah, any large serpent in classical art. I'd always have it
Keep right.
coiled around a huge amount just to really bring home the fact that it was super long, so long it wouldn't fit in frame. Yeah, don't try and do anything with like perspective or anything to make it look longer. Just put more coils in there.
Get ready to
Hey, it works. I'm going to just sneak through here.
turn right.
Oh, you couldn't have moved just a little bit further forwards? There we go. We then get a delivery from the presumably port area where the viewpoint is,
Ready to turn left.
but going south, then I feel that would be a good way to discover a lot more of these roads.
Turn left.
Oh. I was in drive on the left mode there for a second. Turn left, so he goes down the left lane. Yeah, no, that's where the cars come out, Dingus. That is a little bit of a problem with these games. As I learned to drive in real life, and am used to driving on the right-hand side in video games. Uh-oh.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
Oh, that's terrible. Neither of these are nice options. But this is probably the nicer option, on balance. So I should just be able to keep turning. Yeah, there we go. Definitely the nicer option. Just drive straight, and then fix up the angle a little bit. Oh, apparently that's good enough. I wouldn't be happy with that, but if they are, that's fine. Excellent. That was fairly quick, as hoped. Let's try and see if we can get another quick one done. We can... That's funny. Our area includes southern Slovenia. We would have to drive all the way there to get the cargo to drive all the way back again. That's kind of hilarious. That I kind of like. I think I was hoping to pick up from either there or there, but go south. But I'm happy enough with going north. I'm not sure which port I would prefer. We'll do container port. I'm going to gamble on the idea that the container port is the one that has the viewpoint in it. So we won't be spy music trucking. Almost. Yeah. That was from Cyberpunk, I think. Not Cyberpunk. Cloudpunk. Different punk.
Get ready to turn right.
And now we have lovely acoustic guitar.
Turn right.
As we drive our way through to the port of Rijeka. To hopefully pick up a lovely delivery to Slovenia.
Turn right.
Let's see if we can get this done fast. Wait, need to use the porta potty, sorry. Should have gone before we came.
Then turn left.
Welcome along anyway. Unfortunately limited to 90 because these external contracts force that upon us. But it's probably for our own good. This will not be a legal driving stream of any sort. We had enough of that the other day when I did a special transport for 10 hours, it felt like. I think it was 10 hours in-game, but it felt like that in real life too. Someone is letting off fireworks outside somewhere. It's not a special date or anything.
Right. Then exit
It's a Monday. What is wrong with you people?
exit right.
We won't get the third-person view just yet. But it's not super scenic through here on these roads anyway. I mean, it will be once we get down here, I suspect, but we'll be driving out this way as well, I'm fairly sure. So we can have it in scenic mode for that. Yes, this looks to be the right place. Yep, there's the port. It's like dry docks. Quite impressive. Yep, we'll be driving right past the viewpoint. Perfection. Could not have tried better. This is a huge roadway to get to the port. I'm guessing it's a pretty major port though. I feel there should be more traffic. 8:45 in the morning? Major industrial port like this? Come on guys, where's the traffic?
Time to get
Security
the job
check.
done.
You know what, that's probably fair enough. Now, where's the viewpoints? Apparently straight ahead.
Get ready to turn left.
I don't see the icon. Oh, it's right in front of me. There we go. Viewpoints. Rijeka port. 12 out of 15 for the Balkans now. Still missing a few. Yeah, that's pretty big. And a beach, apparently. Be really fascinating actually having a room in a house like that just looking towards a massive container port. You would see a lot of comings and goings. That's a cute mural. Or graffiti. See, that's the sort of thing I don't mind them including in the game. This feels like a level out of Hitman? Fairly sure. Or Deus Ex, actually, where you have to infiltrate a container ship. You, like, set a bomb as a diversion or something. Hey, that's cool. Got the tugs pulling it in. That's quite impressive. I was reaching to take a screenshot there. It was just too slow. Never mind. I can fire up a viewpoint whenever I want to. I don't need to take a screenshot of it. Right, let's find our trailer. Oh, Rijeka is also this way. They're both this direction. It's just whether you go left or right. Okay, well, we want to go left.
Now drop the load and go.
And find our trailer? Oh, here we go. It's hiding. It's playing the stealth game, not us.
Get on with it.
Now, which direction is it going to have us take, I wonder? Looks to be just, yeah, back north. I don't think there's any better way to go instead.
Turn
But
right.
before we leave the port the port properly, let's take a quick look. No, I was wondering about this way, but that's way too long. Yeah, no, that's fine. We've already covered off a little bit extra. Go back through the border crossing that's not really a border crossing. We could... no, there's no benefit in going right instead of left there either. We could do that, just for the sake of it, if we wanted to. I don't think there's real much benefit in doing that, but, whatever.
Pedal to the metal, man.
Either way, hit the road. Should be another, I don't know, 20-minute delivery or something.
Never mind.
Oh, we're going the wrong way apparently. We're meant to go this way. Security check. Come on. Come on. Doesn't take this long to do a security check. Can you open both gates for me, please? Guess not. Excellent. Oh, there's the little beach down there. I wonder if you could access it for like your lunch break if you worked at the port or something. Probably not. Right, back the way we came. Pretty much big main roads the whole way, so should be pretty quick. I would hope we're able to maintain pretty close to 90 the whole way. At least until we hit the city again. I really shouldn't get too distracted by the view when I'm coming up to a corner. So keep left this time. Wind our way through the world serpent of highway interchanges.
Keep left.
Keep left so that we don't end up going that way that we didn't want to go. Oh, now it gets narrowed just as we hit traffic, of course. Ooh, maybe we can sneak past though? Yeah, we can. Don't know what all that was back there. It looked like debris almost, but I hadn't been through there yet. There we go, another massive view. So many good views as we wind our way around. And straight through here. Because it appeared on the map like we'd already gone through the gas station once. Conveniently, which means we didn't have to this time. Excellent forethought on my part. I'd have thought very differently if I actually needed gas. And toll road, of course. Once again, I guess we just go left. That seems to be... oh, everyone else is going through on the right anyway. Oh, we just barged our way through, and it didn't even lower down on us. So it said we had to pay €5, and we just didn't. Alright. Everyone in the other lane was just driving through, so I assumed it was one that you actually didn't have to stop at, because it's like the start of the toll road, but nope. That was meant to be where we paid, but fairly sure I just managed to rip them off. Because it's not like I can't afford to pay €5 out of my 521 million.
Get ready to turn right.
Anyone coming into this would think that, oh, you've just cheated and given yourself a ton of money. Nope. All of that is legitimately gained.
Keep right.
I just have like 100 drivers working for me, that's all. When you basically make yourself the virtual DHL, then yeah, that happens. Now, there's no barriers through here, because it's no longer border control. That means it doesn't matter which way we go. And we don't have to slow down. Yeah, it wants us to go right through there, so, but it doesn't matter. It's not border anymore. You'd think they could have taken the signs down. Nope. That's the kind of border that I like. Ooh, okay, we cut the corner a little bit there. My bad.
Turn right.
Oh, he's also turning right. Really hoping he was just going to go straight ahead so I could start accelerating. That's alright, he'll zoom off ahead of me anyway. I don't know what that road is to the left. Oh, is that the one that drives down into Trieste? Is it? No. Wait. Yes. Okay. Huh, so the border must just be, like, between this road and that road, I guess. That's crazy. Oh, this was worked out pretty quickly, really. It'd be interesting to see where our next delivery could be. We can just pop down to, like, Nova Mesto or something. That'd be pretty nice.
Keep right. Then exit right.
I was kind of saying at the start of this event that, oh, good, we don't have a minimum distance. However, I feel I've noticed a trend. That I don't think there have been any gift deliveries that have been shorter than 200 kilometers anyway. So, there isn't a minimum distance as such. It's an enforced minimum distance by you will not get any deliveries that are shorter than this.
Turn right.
Which is a bit rude.
Turn right.
I would really have preferred it that we could just thwack out a few 100k deliveries or something. Never mind. Like, I can understand not wanting to have gift deliveries just being like within the same city and being, you know, 10 kilometers or something. That trivializes an event. I do accept that.
Exit now.
But 200 is actually quite a long way.
Go straight.
It's definitely further than the distance between a lot of pretty major cities.
Take the second exit.
Especially in areas like the Balkans.
Get ready to turn right.
Like, they have the new DLC areas where they have higher town density. They feature smaller towns or smaller cities than they previously would have. and then they tailor their events in such a way so as to bias against them. What are you doing? No, naughty. I did indicate. What? The rest stop thing's in the middle of the road. It told me to turn off my engine and rest in the middle of the road. What?
Here we are. Kind of on time.
Where do you need it? Never mind. I just want to drive straight ahead, thank you very much. Especially since there's a big wall of containers over there that's just going to make that 40 XP one annoying. I do not need the XP. You should be glad that I don't just take the 0 option. Excellent. That should be... indeed, excellent. 12 out of 14. Only 2 jobs now remain.